How's it going, everyone? Got a lot to go over in this video. A very exciting PlayStation Plus leak. A great game looks to be arriving to the service here very shortly. We'll talk about that, albeit, you know, it's nice that we're gonna get this game, but it does really beg the question when we're gonna get some other notable titles. We'll talk that. And again, want to give you guys an update on a upcoming JRPG that I imagine a lot of you guys are excited for, and you can have a taste of the game now with the demo that is available right now. And Dragon Ball Sparking Zero gets another trailer, the Saiyan and Namek Saga's trailer. I legitimately think this is going to be one of the best-selling games of the year and one of the biggest game releases of the year. Incredibly excited about it, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But right off the top, Secret Agent Clank has seemingly been leaked for PlayStation Plus, as it has been listed on PlayStation Plus emails promoting PS Plus, and that is implying that the game is probably going to be a Plus Premium title here in the near future, and I imagine it'll be available for you to buy standalone as well, as they generally do that. Probably $9.99, $14.99, around that range. I really enjoyed Secret Agent Clank. It followed the gimmick of Daxter, where it is starring kind of the, the secondary character of your famous duos out of the PlayStation 2 era, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. This one following Secret Agent Clank. Didn't think it was at the level of Ratchet Size Matters, but at the same time, I did play this game, when it came out years and years ago, so my recollection of it is fairly vague, so I would have to go back and play it again. And once it comes to PlayStation 4 and 5, I'm sure a lot of people will do that. It's nice to have Secret Agent Clank, but it really begs the question, man, when are we gonna get some of these high-quality PS2 games preserved? Because you're dropping titles like Secret Agent Clank, you're dropping, a lot of quality, but Ratchet and Clank, the trilogy is right there, and not only the trilogy, Deadlocked is great, baby! No slight to Deadlocked. I really enjoyed Deadlocked. I know most people think it's the weakest of the 4 games, but I thought Deadlocked was awesome as well, and it's like those games are just getting lost in PlayStation 3 purgatory, and there are so many of those games. God of War 1 and 2 are freaking lost on the PlayStation 3 purgatory, or, they're on PS2, but you get the idea, the HD collection. Chains of Olympus, Ghosts of Sparta, there's still so much opportunity to add a lot of high-quality games to PS Plus, and just classics as a whole. And given that I'm kind of throwing in the towel, at least for now, my pessimism has to take over as far as getting PlayStation 3 backwards compatibility and just getting, the Ratchet HD trilogy, Sly HD collection. But credit to them, Sly 1 is now available on the PS4 and 5 through Plus Premium, so hopefully we'll get some of those classic titles, because Jak 1 through 3 available as PS2 on PS4 games as well, Jak X Combat Racing, Ratchet 1, 2, and 3 not being available. Kind of egregious there, kind of egregious. It is what it is. I don't know how many of you guys are looking forward to playing through the original trilogy, but I think a lot of people would. I think they would sell very, very well. And I'm sure it'll happen at some point. It's just like, the rollout, I understand why you have to space out the games in terms of rolling them into Plus Premium, because you want to keep people perpetually subscribed. You don't want to drop everything at once, but sometimes I feel like we're going months without high quality and really notable titles being added. But Sly 1 did just get added. Secret Agent Clank, hopefully in the month of August, will get added. And hopefully they'll keep the ball rolling into the fall. If the price is going to go up, let's increase the value proposition at the very least. And what I've been saying is, I would argue with PlayStation Plus, last year the price point went up and the value proposition legitimately went down. The price is always going to go up with these subscription services, but you would at least hope the value proposition stays the same. And I would argue, again, Plus has gone down in terms of the games that they add. And on top of that, they're removing a lot of games. So Secret Agent Clank, while it is a nice addition, a very, very nice addition, let's get the Ratchet trilogy, Deadlock, all that good stuff in there as well. And the PS2 has just an incredible repertoire, plethora of games to be adding to the service, and almost an endless supply of high-quality titles that you can go through. I get it that, licensing deals are always going to be very difficult. That's why you're probably not going to see iconic games like a Gran Turismo 4. I'm sure a lot of people would like Gran Turismo 4 to be available, but licensing issues with a game like that gets you into a little bit of murky territory. So it is what it is. Moving on from that, free demo available right now, Visions of Mana. The demo is available right now. Experience a section of the story, battles, and exploration. In the demo, players will embark on a journey that begins partway through Chapter 1, starting at Rhyme Falls and continuing into different areas, including the Fallow Steppe and Rada Harbor. Those up for the challenge can also take on the chapter's final boss, the Kraken. Players can join up with 3 party members, Val, Karina, and Morley, and experiment with the Wind and Moon classes to enhance their demo experience. Demo bonuses will be included with the game as well. If you do play the game and then get the full game, players with save data from the demo who purchase Visions of Mana will receive the following 3 weapons for Val by starting their playthrough of the full game and proceeding as far as Chapter 1. Gladius, small sword for Val, Falx, great sword for Val, and the Horn Lance, a lance for Val. These bonus items can also be acquired by progressing through the game. Gladius can be equipped once Val becomes playable in Chapter 1, and Falx and Horn Lance will be available to equip once it becomes possible to change classes to the Wind class and the Moon class. Save data from the demo cannot be carried over to the full game, however, and before diving into the full game, make sure you have applied the latest update. This ensures you get 3 weapons for Valve, including the aforementioned one. So there you go with that. That free demo is available in Visions of Mana. While it's certainly going to get swept under the rug by Star Wars Outlaws and by Black Myth Wukong and by some of the other bigger games, JRPG fans are always going to be, you know, super into all of the JRPGs coming out, and just because a Black Myth or a Star Wars Outlaws is coming out, I don't think that's going to affect the hardcore JRPG fan from checking out Visions of Mana, and I see a lot of excitement from that core JRPG audience for Visions of Mana, and I think the game looks great. Love the art style, the combat looks really engaging, so excited for that, and you can get a taste of the game right now with the demo. Lastly, do want to note, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has gotten its latest trailer, the Saiyan and Namek Sagas trailer, showcasing some of the iconic characters from 2 iconic sagas. I feel like the Saiyan and Namek sagas are 2 of the best sagas in all of Dragon Ball. I mean, my Dragon Ball takes are kind of wild. I always tell people that I dislike the Buu saga, and people vehemently disagree with me on that. And I honestly, for a while, was shocked at how much people vehemently disagree. I thought it was generally agreed that, yo, the Buu saga did Gohan dirty, and then people are gonna be like, oh no, Ultimate Gohan was amazing, and so on and so forth. Let me not get into my Dragon Ball hot take diatribe. We got a brand new trailer, the Saiyan and Namek Sagas trailer. You got Captain Ginyu, Chaozu, Dodoria, Frieza, with all of the forms also being introduced, and you have the Ginyu Force being introduced as well. You've got Goldo, Raccoon, Cybermen introduced, Super Zarbon and Zarbon have been introduced as well. You've got Nail in there as well. So all of that is going to be coming with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It is dropping on October the 11th. Unfortunately, Bandai Namco knows that they got a winner on their hands, because the game is going to be doing the fake early access gimmick where if you buy the deluxe edition for $100, you'll get advanced access 3 days. Again, what's really going on is those of you that dare to only spend $70, you'll have to wait 3 days to play the game. I mean, the game is done. It's good to go. They could drop it for everyone. It is honestly so sad that every publisher is jumping on board to this. And Sparking Zero is that game where, from a financial and business standpoint, it would literally be business malpractice for Bandai Namco not to do this. If you're just trying to make as much money as possible, you know, with a game like this, like, you're not getting away with the early access gimmick for Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash, but for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, oh, you absolutely are gonna get away with it, especially given that you're getting a season pass that's gonna introduce more characters. It's crazy because Tenkaichi is a game that's been absent for so long, and it was such an integral part of that PlayStation 2 era. It's been absent, and it's great to see it come back, but it's coming back with all of the modern gaming elements intertwined with it. Season passes, overpriced deluxe editions, you know, fake early access, which it's a state of the gaming industry, and I get why they're doing it, but at the same time, a little bit depressing, but what can you do? That's gonna do it for me again. Secret Agent Clank, a big PS Plus game league. I know that game is relatively notable, and just would like to see some of the other notable titles get added as well. Visions of Mana free demo available on that, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, you've got a new character trailer dropping for that. The Saiyan and Namek Sagas trailer with 15 new characters being introduced. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.